There we go. It's a clean mat. It's only clean. It was super dirty like earlier. I'm just gonna be honest. It was pretty terrible. I had to clean it. Okay. Got that pulled up over here. Let's move that. I was like, how? Yeah, I don't know how it even gets dirty though, because I don't bring anything. You can kind of see like, I don't know. It's like maybe like dust. See, like what is that even? It's got to be dust. I mean, I don't smoke in here or anything, or eat in here or anything. I want. Uh, they get so dusty so fast, and you got to move everything. Maybe that's what it is. I wanted to get like a new mat or whatever, but like I wanted to get one of the Final Fantasy mats for this because it's going to be so hype. But uh, where do I even start? I guess I can start with the starter decks. It's in the name. All right, so we got the starter decks. Comes with the. Does that look all right? Yeah, that looks all right. I think. I hope it doesn't have too much glare on it. This is like, just bear with me. It's my first time doing this stuff. But yeah, we got Sephiroth and Cloud deck box. Play guide. Gonna need that because I suck. Better find some Graha and Namazu. Graha Tia is definitely a thing. Like 100%. I've seen it. Some of the best cards though are like behind the collector booster buy-in. Hold on, I've got one other card and I gotta find it real quick. Hold on. We'll start with this one. So this was like a buy a box promo, apparently. Harold's Horn, Moogle. It kind of reminds me of that thing from like Final Fantasy XIV. Like there's the Moogles that you can get as the minion if you like seen the orchestra or whatever. So that one's pretty cool. And let's start with the Cloud, I guess. Start with the Cloud deck. So here's the Cloud card. Cloud, Planet's Champion. Pretty sick. I don't know much about Magic, so I'm probably just, if anything, I'll talk about like what I know about lore and stuff, if I feel like it. But, you know, and we'll get to the pools and stuff. But I don't know a lot about Magic, but I will be learning soon, so. Put that there. I wonder how much of it's going to be like FF14 themed. I seen a breakdown that was like how many cards are from different Final Fantasies, and it was definitely a mixed bag. Like there's a lot from certain ones and there's not a lot from others, but that's expected. Okay, let's see what we got here. Cloudbound Moogle. That's pretty cool. That looks like well, doesn't it say at the bottom here? FF14, yeah. Are we sleeving or are we being sinners? We're gonna, oh, this is a deck. This is a pre-built deck, so it's gonna have like copies. Oops, all Moogles. Curl. That's 14. Okay, we're starting out with a lot of 14. A lot of 14. Is this one also 14? Yeah. Got the dwarves in this deck. Fate of the Sun Crest. That's going to be 12, right? Yep. I just want to see if I'm able to guess which ones they're from. It's kind of hard to see. I guess I could start pulling it up there. You can see it like right there at the edge of that card I'm pointing at. 12. Okay, what we got? Slash of Light. That's FF1. I don't even need to look. That's the Warrior of Light, 100%. White Arasite, Final Fantasy XII. That's a pretty cool card. Which character is this? No, that's 14. She gave her life that we might defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Who is that? Do you know who that is? Is that Minfilia? I guess so, yeah. I was about to say it didn't look like a character from 12, but the aura sight is like a thing from 12, so that threw me off a little bit. White Mage's Staff, I guess that could be pretty much anything. Probably 1. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like 1. It is. Pretty sick card. Oh, I know who this is. This is Final Fantasy IX. Pretty cool. The Crystal's Chosen, Final Fantasy III. That's a really awesome card. Dragoon's Lance, probably either 14 or 4. I can't. If it was Kane, it would probably say it was Kane, so that's probably 14. That's my card. It's a Glaze Mage, I know that one. Let's see. Yeah, it's 14. There's my card. Uh-oh. Graha. He's in here. He's in the Cloud starter deck. My boy. Viagra Hatia. Rosa. That's Final Fantasy IV. Rosa. Resolute White Mage. Beatrix. Okay, so if you didn't know this, the newest EX in Final Fantasy XIV is sponsored by Rexon. Sometimes, well, I don't know if you could say I was sponsored by it, but it was literally an ad that played on Twitch. But this is what that newest EX in Final Fantasy XIV is based off of. Is this character from Final Fantasy IX, Beatrix. Item Shopkeeper, I have literally no idea. Final Fantasy III, apparently. Pretty obscure character, I guess. Bunch of those. Warrior's Sword. Probably just FF1. What's it say? Yeah. FF1. Suplex. That's he's going for the train. That's cool. That's Final Fantasy VI. That's Sabin from Final Fantasy VI. You could suplex a train if you did his move. The suplex move, you'd literally suplex the train. Freya Crescent, that's Final Fantasy IX. Samurai's Katana. I want to say maybe 5? No, 14. Yeah, 14. Barrett Wallace, we all know who that is. Final Fantasy VII. Lightning's in here. Final Fantasy 13. Judgment Bolt. Oh, that's Sid from Final Fantasy 16. That's one of my favorite Sids for sure. Ultima Weapon. That's pretty fire. Legendary Artifact. Rabinaster. Now, that's from 12, but it could also be Tactics or Revenant Wings, but I think these are all supposed to be through the numbered entries, but it could also be 14. Let's see. It's 12. A bunch of Rabinaster. Uh-oh, we got some lands in here. I've been wanting to look at these. I used the Xanarkand land for like the thumbnail. We got, let's see. It's kind of hard to do this. The way I got it set up is real janky. I'm using my Switch 2 camera, by the way, to do this. I didn't think it was going to work out, but you can apparently plug the Switch 2 camera right into your computer and just use it as a webcam. We got 7th Heaven. That's pretty cool. Final Fantasy VII. I guess they're all from something. Would this be 1? 2, apparently. Final Fantasy 2, Final Fantasy 7. Basic land. That's Final Fantasy 15. Got multiples of these. These just probably all going to be these because it's built around these colors or whatever. Well, we got a mountain. I can't. Camera's not that good. Final Fantasy VI apparently. Double check. Yeah. Mountain again, but it's different. Final Fantasy IV. Oh, that's Mount Ordeals from Final Fantasy IV. And it looks really, really accurate. Honestly. But like upgraded. Mountain, that's Final Fantasy I. Yep. Mount Gulg. Let's see what else we got. That's 6 again, right? Yeah. Actually don't know which mountain that is from 6. Hero. All right, let's keep these right here and keep going. Hero. I don't know who this. Final Fantasy 14 apparently. I don't know what makes it 14. It looks like he's in Gridania. Hero 14 as well in Limsa. Let's see. Oh, a how-to card because I suck. And oh, can't show the. I might give some of these away. Some of these online cards. I don't know if anybody would actually want them though. Is the thing. We'll see. So that was it for Cloud. The Cloud starter deck. I'm not going to sleeve these. Let's see if I can maybe put them in their boxes so they're at least like contained. Limbs of Cat Boys, they almost got the lore. Some of these are incredible. Like mainly, I don't know about like lore exactly, but some of these, like the way they play, are so accurate. From what I've heard, anyway. I don't know a whole lot, but let's see. What do I do with those other ones? Those weird cards. They're still in here somewhere. The how-to card. Yeah, and the join the community card. Let's get those out of there. Let's get my boy Cloud in his deck box. I want to get some Final Fantasy themed sleeves, playmat deck. I really want the Dueling Guard stuff, but they sold out. But there we go. He's in there. So that's one. Let's see. I'll put this right here so I can kind of remember what's what. Let's go ahead and let's fucking throw that over there. All right. Sephiroth. Planet's Heir. From what I hear, the pools we're trying to get, when we get to the pools, we want like Cloud and Vivi. Most of the cool, like the best pools. It was hard to tell what was good and what wasn't. I think there's also a Final Fantasy X card that's pretty good. And I'm pretty sure like the chocobos and stuff are really cool. But I guess we'll just have to see. We'll have to look it up afterwards. But yeah, most of it's behind the collector's stuff. The collector's boosters like has the most dope stuff in it. All right, we got Sahagan. But you're probably going to get an Amazu, right? Like Shirley. By the way, this is Final Fantasy 14. I've never been able to pronounce this. Ilmeg. I can't tell if they're I's or L's, to be honest. Pixie. That's definitely Final Fantasy 14. I love the music in that zone, by the way. Oh, wait, no, wait. That's the fairy place with the Pork Sea Mount or whatever. That's not the one I was thinking of. What was the forest? We'll probably find the card. Retrieve the Esper. This would be Final Fantasy 6. Sylphs. Yeah, Sylphs. Yeah. Dreams of Laguna. That's Final Fantasy 8. Pretty cool. Realm Sketching. This is Final Fantasy 5. That's pretty awesome. She was the first Picto. You know, I never really thought about that. She was actually the first Picto in Final Fantasy. They just didn't call it that. Or maybe they did. I don't know. I need to go back and play it, I guess. It's been a long time. Ultimecia, Temporal Threat. That's Final Fantasy 8. What does that say? Undercity Dire Rat. Is that 7? 12. Yeah, duh. I should have known that. Bunch of rats. Shinra Reinforcements. Obviously Final Fantasy 7. Sephiroth's intervention. Hey, it's pretty much the morbid art that we got in the scene. These cards have decided to randomly be upside down, so give me 1 second. Okay, we got another intervention. Shambling Seat. It's Final Fantasy 13. Pretty cool looking card. Albed Salvagers from my favorite Final Fantasy 10. We'll have to look and see what all these do later. I'm going to learn how to play. Overkill. It's a Tidus card. Sick. Final Fantasy 10. Target creature gets Jesus. I don't know what that means. -0 / -9,999 until the end of the turn. Hey, why don't you try out that sword I gave you, Waka? That's cool. It's when after he gives him Brotherhood. That's like the very beginning. Evil Reawakened. That's X Death from Final Fantasy V. I think that's when he comes back to life and raises absolute hell. They think that they beat him. Seymour Flux. Okay, this is sick. This is Final Fantasy X. Really cool. Deadly Embrace. That is either... Is that 6 or is that Garuda from 14? Or 16, I mean. I think that's 16. Yeah, it is. Final Fantasy 16. Pretty cool. Zonde Dark Mage. That's Final Fantasy 3. Magitech Scythe. That's the Gaius or whatever, right? From 14. I'm pretty sure. Traino Dark City. That's Final Fantasy 9. All right, we're on to the islands. Xenos Van Galvis, or whatever. Hey, I skipped most of the cutscenes in 14. The fact that I know that much is really good. At least I want to say that it is. Basic land. Let's see if we can figure this out. This is going to be Final Fantasy 13. Let me double check, make sure. It is. Let's see. Island. That's Final Fantasy X. That's sick. That's Besaid. This is a different island. Final Fantasy 1? 8. Oh, no, yeah. Okay, no, I know where that is now. It makes sense. It looked kind of basic, but I get it. It was a weird angle. We're going to get a lot of copies. What is this? Oh, you'll know this one. It's where shit, I forgot what his name is, but it's out there in Mordona. I forgot the name of the wyvern. It was a whole ordeal from Final Fantasy 14. It's weird you skipped most of 14 because people say it's the best FF story. Yeah, I mean, it is really good from what I've seen. It was just, I was trying to play catch up a lot, you know? But yeah, that guy, you fight him, he's like, fight like the spirit of his head or whatever. Swamp. But I don't know which swamp this is. Final Fantasy 2. Okay, I didn't know that one. We got swamp again. Hold on. I don't really know. I'm going to say 14. It's actually 5. I don't remember that being a swamp. It was a ship graveyard. I guess that it's not really a swamp, but, you know, it works. Let's see. Getting a lot of copies. Okay, what we got here? Hold on. Make sure I get the bull crap cards out of here. We got treasure. Which one is this? Final Fantasy 1. I was about to say just go all the way basic with it. It's like could be in any of them. Sacrifice this token, add 1 mana of any color. Robot Warrior. That's the Final Fantasy 14 Magitech armor, right? No, it's 6. That's 6. And that's all of Sephiroth's deck. We're almost on to the actual pack openings, by the way. Almost there. We're getting there. So let's put Sephiroth in his deck box. Just got crap everywhere. My desk, I got a pretty big desk, and I don't have enough room for everything. So we got to like kind of keep it organized as we're going through. Try to anyway. I need real deck boxes. But I do, I don't think I ever answered your question earlier, but I do have sleeves and stuff and top loaders. So I'm ready to do that when the time comes. But I'm not going to worry about it with like these starter decks or whatever. But there's his deck box finished up. And there we go. Now on to, I'll do my favorite one last. We'll do, I bet Grahatia is in this. So this is the Y'shtola, Scions, and Spellcraft Commander deck. Comes with a collector booster sample pack. I don't really know what that means. Probably like half of a collector booster with guaranteed not dope stuff in it, but you know, we'll find out. A Y'shtola deck box. I'll put that together in a minute. Y'shtola Commander deck. Y'shtola playmat. I will take this. Here it is. They got you hooked though. Oh, they absolutely got me hooked. This is a playmat. I gotta like unfold it. I'll do it at the end when I've got more room. And then the box is kind of sick, like Cat Warlock. But I think you're supposed to like pop these out. And look who it is, Grahatia, Crystal Y'shtola. I do want to pop these out. I'm kind of afraid. Okay, no wait, I can do it. I can do it. Y'shtola. Yeah, we got some glare on that. I'll pick it up in a second and show you a better look at it. Crystal. The man, the myth, the Viagra Hatia. Okay, let's put that right there for now. I don't know what you're supposed to do with these, but they're kind of cool. These little pop-out things. All right. We'll take a look at this, and well, actually, I'll save that collector thing for in a minute. We'll do it after I open the other commander deck, and then we'll open those, and then we'll be purely into pack opening at that point. Let's put this over there too, which I'm hyped to get to. We gotta build up to it. You know what I mean? Take a look at this other stuff first. That's gonna be less interesting. So apparently, commander decks are way bigger than the standard decks. Like way, way bigger. So they're meant to be a four-player game. I know very little about Magic, but I picked up on a few things. Super scrubbed out. We're talking like damn near day one right now. I've played one game in the past. There should have been a card in this. It's probably hidden in here. Anyway, we'll go through these in like we'll go through these as quick as possible. So Y'shtola, there he is. Grahatia, the Scion Reborn. Pretty sick card. I imagine most of these are going to be Final Fantasy XIV, just because it's Y'shtola. Alizé, Champions from Beyond, Dancer's Chakrams. Give me that dance partner. A good King Mog. I remember doing that like back in the day before I was like any count at the game. Like I'm so much better now than I used to be. But like that fight was hard as hell. The extreme was. Taru? Thancred. Alphino. Blue Mage's Cane. Pretty cool. Hermes, Overseer of Elpis. Race Velgar. There he is. No, wait, that's not him, is it? That's not the one guy. That's something else. Observed Stasis. Eye of Nidhogg. Nidhogg was the guy, the dead worm or whatever, dead dragon. Fandaniel. I'm gonna have to look at that. Teleforori Asian. Astrologian's Planisphere. Reaper's Scythe. Hey, Bills. Would like that card. Transpose. It's a black mage thing, right? Transpose? What the hell? Ardbert, Warrior of Darkness. Where's my card? Oh, it's coming. Emmet Silk. Cool. Estinian. I like that. Hildebrand. Manderville. I got that emote. I need to do his new quest. And Kryl. I'm telling you, we're gonna get some Namazu in here. There has to be a Namazu card, right? That's like 1/3 of the deck, by the way. It's huge. I didn't want to like hold them all at once. I don't know how to say her name. Lise. Papalimo. Urianger? Urianger? I don't know how you spell it. I think the last one was, I nailed it the last one. Archaeomancer's map. Authority of Consuls. Yes. The one I edited. You couldn't tell. Oh, hold on. I'll definitely pull it up. If you send it. Namazu Trader. Singles are like 50 cents each. No. How dare. Final Judgment. That's pretty sick. I'll buy 50. Archmage. Emeritus. Dig Through Time. Rise of Replication. Sublime Epiphany. These are like all Final Fantasy XIV. Like I thought that it wouldn't be like they would throw some other stuff in, but it's like everything. Torrential Gear Hulk. Gear Hulk. Crux of Fate. Lethal Scheme. Murderous Rider. Baleful Strix. Vindicate. Excuse me. Void Rend. Is that a Reaper move? Coveted Jewel. Tome of Legends. Choked Estuary. Affordable. A lot of the cards that I might be pulling, I think there's only like some that are like worth over 100. There's only like 3, I think. And then the collector's ones are like, they go from like 100 to like an insane amount. Okay. Darkwater Catacombs. Desolate Mire. Drowned Catacomb. That's kind of cool. I remember that. Set these down. There's too many. Exotic Orchard. That looks like the Gridania, like the Halloween theme. Holy shit, that's Guado Salam. It looks way different on my camera. That's Final Fantasy X. That's Guado Salam. Gotta look at it a little bit closer. I was just in my head about it all being Final Fantasy XIV. This is Hill. Final Fantasy IX, I'm betting. No, 6. Glacial Fortress. That's Final Fantasy XIV. That's where you fight Shiva. Isolated Chapel. Port Town. That's 8, right? 10. No, yeah, that's 10. Oh, that's Luca. Prairie Stream. Found them on eBay. And this. I don't know. Scavenger Grounds. Shine Shadow. Snarl. That's 14. Skybound Expanse. Sunken Hollow. That is, yeah, 14. Yeah, it's weird because I probably have the most time in Final Fantasy XIV at this point, but I probably know the least about Final Fantasy XIV. Namazu with a USB up its ass. Huh. Well, I've just got to see this. What is that? Is it a lamp? What's it supposed to do? Let me see. Namazu. Let's pull this up so everybody can see it. Taito? What is that? What's it supposed to do? Wave the fan? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Anime-ish Toa for 620. Jesus. That's gonna be a collector booster card. For sure. Could have a desk companion. Yeah, Chingasan. I dig it. I mean, I've got the crystal back here. I'm pretty sure that was like one of those, the same brand. Alright. Sunken Ruins. Underground River. That's really sick. White Arsite again. Sage's Noliths. Cat. Circle of Power. Cut a Deal. Lingering Souls. Hey, that's really cool. That's from Endwalker. Those guys looked really cool. Swords to Plowshares. Hypnotic Sprite. Into the Story. Okay, what is this? Oh, Here, Feel, Think. Yeah, it literally says it. Here, Feel, Think. Sweet. That's a cool card. We got Propaganda. Bastion of Remembrance. Excuse me, but what the hell is that word? Exsanguinite? Had to really look at that one. Snuff Out. Siphon Mind. Arcane Signet. Relic of Legends. Soul Ring. Talisman of Dominance. Talisman of Hierarchy. Talisman of Progress. A lot of talismans. Thought Vessel. Arcane Sanctum. Ash Barrens. Command Tower. That's cool. Contaminated Aquifer. Demolition Field. Evolving Winds. Wilds, excuse me. Idyllic Beachfront. Path of Ancestry. Sunlit Marsh. Really pretty place. Alright, hold on. It gets out of control. These decks are huge. Oh, apparently this set won't be limited, so I can probably get some one day. Nice. That's really good news. I'm glad to hear that. Temple of the False God. Hey, I know where that is. I don't want to like spoil it. Maybe. And then we got more lands. Looks like it's built very similar to Clouds. But there's a lot, actually. Island. They're kind of mixed. It's kind of a little bit of both Sephiroth and Clouds. Maybe these commander decks are supposed to have way more variant. They're supposed to like vary. Hero cards, we've seen some of these in Clouds. That one's different. That wasn't in Clouds. I don't know if that one was or not, but that's pretty sick. There we go. That's badass. Hero. A lot of hero cards in this. It's a warrior. Moogle. And that's it. And putting these out with Switch 2 is diabolical. How dare. It's us. Alright. Yeah, wouldn't it have been funny? Oh, I did say something like that one night, didn't I? I was like, they should put our characters on the cards. I'm surprised there wasn't some kind. I bet there was, and we just didn't hear about it. But like, there should have been something that like you could get entered into like some kind of thing to where maybe they put you in like as one of the card arts or something. Your player character. Seems like they should have done something like that. Let's put the playmat in here too, I guess, and these little things. Because it's a big deck box. And there's the deck box once it's ready to go. Pretty sick. Okay. We'll keep this collector booster sample thing right over there. So now we're on to the last thing before we start cracking packs. We got the Tidus commander deck. What's the name of this one? Hold on. Well, here's the playmat. Definitely what my temporary one is going to be. Counter Bllitz. Because he plays Blitzball. I get it. Then we got his deck box. I'll put that together in a minute. Some of this crap just gets stuck in here. And then we got these pop-out things. I'll go ahead and pop them out. Imagine the curse shit they could get, though. Mean Namazu made. You have a good point. I take it back. You could definitely get some like messed up stuff going on. So the pop-out things in this one are really cool. The other ones were too. But you got like Tidus, Yuna, and then the crystal again. And there's the other collector booster sample. And then I need to open this. We're getting close. We are getting close. Just got to go through this one and then we're done. And well, we're done with like just looking through the, what are they called? Precons. See, my Ishtola one did not come with this. I think it was like, it cheated me. But it's okay because this one came with it, so I guess it's all right. But little like poison counters and stuff. Maybe they're just, maybe I missed them somewhere. I'll make sure I double check. Oh my god. It would have been hard to have missed 3 of them. Oh wait, there's 4 total. Wow. And I was pretty sure they're supposed to come with a code so you could download the deck on MTG Arena, but whatever. So there's the Tidus card. I'm really hype about these, by the way. Yuna, Grand Summoner. Auron. Chocobo Knights. That's actually Final Fantasy Tactics. Gata and Luzu. That's Final Fantasy X. Wait, how could they have put that in there. Okay, no, I'm an idiot. That is Final Fantasy X. Lord Jiskel Guado. Protection Magic. Ixion. Sick. I didn't know Ixion made the cut when it came to the summons. There should be a lot in this one because of Yuna. She's like the summoner, it's her thing. Yo, Jimbo. Cool. Summoner's Sending. Blitzball Stadium. I can't tell if that's got to be the one from Luca, not saying anything. Lulu, Stern Guardian. Cool. Owaka, Traveling Merchant. Okay, so it's like the Sid card, right? So like there's gonna be Namazu, Traveling Merchant, and then there's Owaka. There's like different ones based off of which Final Fantasy, I'm assuming. Riku, Resourceful Guardian. Bellifer. Maester Seymour. Sphere Grid. I love this card. I don't know what it does yet, but Magus Sisters, another cool summon. Trommel, Seymour's Butler. I guess you could call him that. Yuna's Decision. So essentially, there's this card, but it's like a full art or whatever you call it. That is like a pretty good pull. I'm hoping I get it. Yuna's Whistle. Kamari, Valiant Guardian. That's a really cool card. I like that. Shalinda, Yevon Acolyte. Sin, Unending Cataclysm. Dope. Waka, Devoted Guardian. I love this card. Collective Effort. That part of the game is so epic. Damning Verdict. Farewell. These cards are spoilered out for the games, just so you know. Luminous Broodmoth. What is that? It's from 10. I don't remember. Oh, it's literally like just a grunt enemy. Epic Scene. Promise of Loyalty. Resourceful Defense. Scholar of New Horizons. What was that? Sunscorched Regent. That's cool. That is a tough enemy. Oh, okay, no, Together Forever. It's like a better version of this card. I think it is a different name, but it's pretty much the same thing going on there. Wow. Once again, that is 1/3 of what we got of this. Chasm Skulker. Inexorable Tide. Pull from Tomorrow. Cool. Bane of Progress. Chimera. Fight Rigging. Forgotten Ancient. Generous Patron. Gyre Sage. Hardened Scales. Incubation Druid. Path of Discovery. That is, I forgot what the name of that place is called. Super annoying. Rampant Rejuvenator. It's the Ochu. Yo, just finished it. That game, like, Elden Ring, you said similar to Doom looks fire. Oh, yeah, Code Vein. Oh, wait, no, you're not talking about Code Vein, I think. Trying to remember what you're talking about. Maybe it was Code Vein. Let's see what we got. Tireless Tracker. Altered Ego. Ifrit. Endless Detour. Fathom Mage. Walking Ballista. That's cool. Literally shoots balls. Brushland. Canopy Vista. Vista, however you want to say it. Exotic Orchard. Yeah, that's Guado Salam. Flooded Grove. Makawania. Fortified Village. That's Final Fantasy VII. That's Fort Condor. Glacial Fortress, 14. Hinterland Harbor. Overflowing Basin. That is definitely Final Fantasy X. Port Town. Prairie Stream. Skybound Expanse. Sungrass Prairie. Final Fantasy VII. Sun Petal Grove. Alright, let's set these down. These cards are so awesome. There's so many. I didn't think it was gonna be like this. This is crazy amount of cards. Temple of Enlightenment. Temple of Mystery. Temple of Plenty. Vine Glimmer Snarl. Destroy Evil. That's pretty cool. That's actually wild looking. No, it's too like the same game series you saw during Sephiroth. It was like, where's the first one? Oh man. Llama, do you remember what the name of that game was? I was like, where's part 2? That game looks sick. I know what you're talking about now. We definitely both mentioned it. Grateful Apparition. Path to Exile. An Offer You Can't Refuse. Dusk Shell Crawler. Farseek. Inspiring Call. Ha! Literally. It's the scene. It's the meme. It's the moment that everybody knows. The one thing that everybody knows about Final Fantasy. Part 2 of what? See, that's what we said. We was like, part 2 of, like, where's part 1? Like, we never played it. It was kind of like Elden Ring, Night Rain. But it didn't look like it was like the Fortnite aspect. Something well, too. I'll have to go back and watch it, probably. No, not Atomic Heart. It was more like an Elden Ring. Like, you had, like, swords and stuff. 3 visits. That's where they get their ultimate weapons. Bread for the Hunt. Kamari freaking out. Arcane Signet. I actually own this necklace. Everflowing Chalice. I despise that. Save Point. Soul Ring. Mortal Shell. Yeah, it was Mortal Shell. Resident Evil 9 does look generic, no? I will say the graphics kind of looked like it wasn't that big of an upgrade when it came to Resident Evil 9. It was like whatever. Hey, what's up, Doomsday? How you doing? But it's hard to say. I would give it a little bit longer, even though it is supposed to come out in less than a year, February. I'm super hyped for it, no matter what. Though Resident Evil has pretty much never let me down. Resident Evil 6 was the only one that I was like, that was kind of rough. That wasn't really Resident Evil. She's here for the pack cracking. Hell yeah, welcome to... I ain't gonna lie to you guys. There was so many times today when I was trying to type in pack cracking and I put crack packing. Anyway, back to it. Packing cracks. All right, let's go. Ash Barrens. Evolving Wilds. Forge of Heroes. Here on Static Streams, we pack and crack while cracking packs. Let's go. Idyllic Beachfront. Resident Evil 6 you don't like? I mean, it was fun. It was just... And I put all of the Resident Evil games on, like, the highest tier of video games, but it was probably... Well, I don't love Resident Evil 3, so it's, like, at the closer to the bottom, I would say. How else you gonna afford these packs? Yeah. Also, up your voice audio a little. Are you talking about now? Or during the... When I was watching that earlier? I probably could have turned it up earlier. Nesting Grounds. I think I just didn't have the mic turned to me since I've been opening this. Path of Ancestry. Radiant Grove. That's a sick card. Seaside Citadel. Tangled Islet. That's awesome. It's Kilika. Temple of the False God. Command Tower. That's awesome. And then we're on to the lands. We have seen most of these already. If not all of them. Oh, maybe not this one. Forest. Final Fantasy IX. This is the one KB was talking about the other day. It's sick. It's like where the Moogle pops out. Another forest. Final Fantasy III, apparently. Oh, now? Alright, I'll turn it up. Well, actually, I can't turn it up anymore. I think that's about as loud as it gets. I'll just have to talk into the mic. And I can actually do this. I hope that helped some. Is that better? Forest. Treasure. We've seen that one. Ask Dude in Twitch. He has the first mortal shell. Good. I'll probably just test it out. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Might even be on Game Pass. I'll have to look though, because that game looked awesome. I definitely want to play it. Clue. Oh yeah, that's when you get the different the coordinates. Maybe I can't remember exactly what those do. Spirit. That's awesome. It's the unsent. Fireflies they call them. There's a crap load of those, and that does it. It's pack cracking time. Crack packing and pack cracking. Well, we're almost to it. Actually, let's let me do this deck box. That one was a lot easier for some reason. Wait, how did this happen? Wait, what the hell? I guess I didn't get them all. Hold on. There was some that I didn't do. I thought that I did. Looks like they're a lot the same. Squid. Maybe I did do those. I'm just tripping. Dude in Twitch chat said he has the first one. Is it good? Oh yeah? I didn't see that. Also make background to Twitch chat black to see. I don't know if I can. Let me see. Maybe I can do this. Does that look better? Actually, that looks a lot better. You had a point there. Okay, well, I didn't mean to close this because I need to get back in there to put this in. How does this keep happening? I swear to God, my cards keep turning around on their own. Oh. Oh! They're double-sided. Magic noob. Literally. I was tripping out. I was like, damn it, I keep turning these around. Okay. Stick and move, stick and move. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it through this. I'm gonna learn magic, and then it's gonna be good times. But until then, I'm a scrub. It's gonna be alright. It's so fun. You play Magic? I've literally played one match. Ever. Oh yeah, I didn't show this one. Tidus's deck box. And the back just has the Magic logo. Oh, that's what is on the one on the die. Alright, we're gonna do, before I get super into it, I haven't in a few years, I used to play it more. Is it gonna be magical? Oh, it's gonna be absolutely magical. Magic is super expensive, like holy shit, I didn't realize. I used to get Pokemon cards. I messed around with Pokemon cards a little bit. Magic is way worse, but also way cooler cards. Definitely worth more, as well as, like, they know that it's worth it, so that they charge it. Like the digital games for that reason. Alright, we're gonna do, okay, so what we're gonna do is, we'll do these 2 collector boosters. Samples, anyway. And see what we get out of these. Let me get my top loaders and stuff in case I get an absolute banger. Hey, thank you. I'm gonna need it. But I'll do this, and then I'll take like a short 3, and then we'll do all of the booster box and the pre-release kit and stuff. Those decks took forever to go through. Alright, here we go. So apparently, holy shit, these are wild, guys. They should never have given us this much power. It's just like a random little... You only get 2. I didn't see the one behind this. This is going to be hard to get to be just right. Rejoin the fight. I believe this is Terra from Final Fantasy VI. It is crazy. Crazy card. And holy shit. Kefka Dancing Mad. It's not a holo, but it is super nice. I see what they're doing with this. They give you these samples because they want, you're going to end up buying more. Because you're like, holy shit. Mail me a Namazu? You know you want to. Terra is one of my favorite characters. Terra is an awesome character. I love Final Fantasy VI. When I think of the older ones, though, I'm more of a Final Fantasy IV. I lean more Final Fantasy IV than I do 6, but... Here. Is it really cracking packs if you guys can't see them? Or am I just packing cracks? You know what I mean? Okay, I like 3 and 4 so far. Did you play the DS remake? I did. It was a little bit weird. Some points felt like it was harder, but it was also easier because you could just auto grind. Let's see. Dancer's Chakrams. Pack cracking. And Lulu, let's go! I got a Final Fantasy X collector card. That's definitely my favorite. That one is by far my favorite Final Fantasy. So, let's take these and set them to the side. Hey, thanks. Yeah, maybe one of these days I'll get a collector booster. Maybe one of these days. Let's see. Find exciting treatments like these and more in Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy collector boosters. They should never have given us this much power. Secret layer. Those are just like little cool things. Alright. So, give me like 3 minutes to take a break because we've got this pre-release kit. We're going to do it first. Maybe I can set this here. It looks cool. Just leave it like this. You can kind of get an idea. And then we got this big ass booster box that we're going to do. So give me just like a few minutes. That short break in there. Now we're cracking packs or packing cracks. Either one, we're doing one or the other. Let's see what we got here. Where'd you get that Red 13 emote? That's sick. You expect 36 Namazu or Riot? I will do my best. Hey, what's up, Saber? Taking a short break. Oh, there's a lot more. Got the whole booster box, this pre-release kit. Mr. Happy. Oh, that he has those? I should have access to that then. I'll follow him. He just opened the starter commander decks. Yeah, the starter and commanders were really cool. I'll show those again here in a minute. I love the art on the inside. Yeah, I'm gonna open this up and show you guys like the whole thing. Let's try to do this without wrecking it. Okay, so here's this. Get a good look at it. Warrior, monk, or fighter. White mage, black mage. There you are, Saber. Down there at the bottom. And garland. Super dope. Dope box. But this one actually opens into a whole thing. I'm going to attempt this without screwing it up. I've got to be super careful. Don't want to like tear the paper so that it leaves the thing on there. The paper remnants. I don't think that you can. I think you have to like screw it up a little bit. This is the glue. Yeah, there's no way. I'm doing my best, but... Knife? I don't know. Well, it's left white there anyway. See? God, the light's so bright you can't hardly tell. Also heating it up. But see how it's like, they left a white bar there, and you can see where the paper was. So they thought about it. Thank God. Alright, so I think that this top piece is just supposed to come off here. There's like coin. Oh, that's cool. There's like little coin. What in the hell are they called? Little markers. And then we got crystals and more like a poison counters. Counters. That took me a minute. That's pretty cool. I'll pop all those out real quick. Or should I? Because I'll pop them out. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, strong ass glue. At least they thought about it, so it didn't mess it up too bad. We'll get to the pack cracking very shortly. I want to set this up. You're probably supposed to not take it off, but like use it as a stand so that the front can stand up. It's like a display thing. It's probably the idea. We're almost done. So many. Let's get the crystals out of there. One more. Okay, let's see. Let's see if there's like some way. Might have to just figure this out later. It actually almost seems like you're supposed to do this. I am no origami king, I tell you that. But there we go. There's a little bit of glare, but you can see it. And I like basically, this is what I did. Some roundabout crap here. But it should stand. Let's see if it stands. Oh no, it fell apart. Okay, we will work on it. We don't really have time. We gotta get pack cracking. You know what I mean? But I will fix that later. Some better creases going and stuff. We tried. But in the end, it didn't even matter. put these over here, I guess. We need a good spot to put these. Okay, let's get some of these on deck. Some sleeves. All right. One last look at this before I open it. Then we've got a die. I showed this off earlier, but we'll look at it again. We've got the FF. Just all the numbers and stuff, and then the Magic the Gathering. Rolled a 13. That's fucking unlucky. All right. Good. That's what I like to see before I open 36 packs. Okay, we got an Ultima promo. Let's see. That's actually from Final Fantasy XIV Ultima. Sick. I'll put it over here with this Moogle one. And since, you know, there's some other people in here now that wasn't here before, this is the, apparently it's a buy a box promo. Moogle. Let's see, does it say? Yeah, it's from Final Fantasy XIV, so I think that it's supposed to be that minion that you got from, like, going to the orchestra, the symphony, or whatever the hell. Pretty cool. We got an art card from Final Fantasy I. Really cool. Really, really cool. Nothing on the back. Let's put that right there. And then packs to crack. We finally got here, guys. We're finally here. Rolled 13. I see Namazu in your future. Well, I hope I get at least some Namazu. Alright, here we go. I can't do that over there. It's too much of a stretch. I'm going to end up, like, bending the cards. Okay. Okay, so we got... Hey, I got this! I think there's supposed to be, like... I don't know if there's one in every pack, but, like, I think that it makes a big picture in the end or some shit like that. I don't know for sure. But that's really cool. We'll keep that right there. And is it like... Do you guys know, is it like Pokemon? Am I supposed to, like, move them on the back to, like, put the rarest card in the back or what? Until somebody lets me know, I'm just going to do it normal. Gissel Greens? No clue. Magic Damper. That's Fang from 13. Cloudbound Moogle. Got a bunch of those in the Cloud starter deck. Summon Guardian Force Ifrit. Or Ifrit. That's Final Fantasy VIII Ifrit. Ahriman. Sick card. Glad I got that. Blitzball. Final Fantasy X. Girlfriend Ifrit. That's the one to watch out for. Girlfriend Ifrit will take you down. Adventurers Inn. Which Final Fantasy is that? 3. Poo Poo UFO. You'll know that from 14 if you did the Hildebrand quest. But it's actually from Final Fantasy VIII. Then we got Black Waltz number 3 from Final Fantasy IX. Super sick card. I love that. The Prima Vista. That's Final Fantasy IX's airship. Poo Poo card. Let's see. Evil Reawakened. That's X-Death from Final Fantasy V. Choco, Seeker of Paradise. Cool. Gotta love Chocobo cards. Then we got Louis Sua's Sacrifice from Final Fantasy XIV. That's an awesome Final Fantasy XIV card to have pulled. And it's a foil. And then we got a foil land from Final Fantasy XIII. I'm going to put my foils in like their own stack. And let's put the card packs over here. And then we're going to have a giant stack of just Reggies. Alright, pack 1 down. Not too bad. Not too bad start. Not fantastic, but not too bad. I really liked... There was a few cards in there that I wanted that I got. Just the Reggie cards anyway. Like a Blitzball and some other stuff. about to find out if... and it did look like the rare cards were in the back, so that's good. We don't have to do any weird shit. Okay, so not all of them have... Well, these are like... What's going on? Okay, the reverse card is on. Okay. That confused me. Some of them are double-sided, and I don't understand why or whatever, but we'll figure it out. Weapons Vendor. Haste Magic, that's cool. That's Cloud. Heck Dies. Now that's from multiple Final Fantasies, but recently it was from 7. Let's see, which one have they got this one from? 2, I guess, is the first appearance of Heck Dies. Town Greeter. It's a random dude. Ice Magic. It's looks like Ishtola. It's hard to tell. No, that is Lulu. We got a Dwarven Castle Guard from 14. Is it from 14 or 4? It's from 4. Okay. We got Loperit Scout. That is either from 4 or 14. That's a 14 Loperit. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, let's look at it before I put it in. Baron Rivalry, Full Art, Cecil or Cecil and Kain from Final Fantasy IV. Absolutely goated. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. Let me get this sleeved. I don't know if it's worth anything, but it looks dope. Awesome. Second pack, let's go. Dope card. I'm trying to figure out where to put these. It'd be cool if I like left it in the background, I guess. Can't really, the glare is getting it. Put it right there. Hey, thanks. Thanks, Doomsday. Yeah, Final Fantasy IV is one of my favorites. So it's really lit. Gladiolus from 15. Battle Menu. That looks like 6. Chocobo Racetrack from Final Fantasy VII, but could also be 14. It's 7. I should have known because it's got the Kate Sid. Xanarkand, Ancient Metropolis. That's awesome. I love how it shows. Well, I won't spoil it, but, you know, it's 2 versions. Didn't even see it on eBay. Well, that's crazy. You might want to look on TCG Player. I was looking up some stuff on there today. We got a Fang foil. We got another Final Fantasy 15 land. And let me put this Fang over here real quick. And we got this hero card, and I don't understand why this is. This is what I've seen at the start. Burb Chocobo card. But there's like the double-sided ones. I don't understand what those are about, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so second pack was Pure Fire. One of my favorite Final Fantasies. Pulled a full art. Are they tokens? No, it was like a hero card. I don't know exactly. I'm still scrubbed out on Magic. I'm gonna learn though. You guys just wait. I'm gonna be goated at Magic. You just give me some time. I'm definitely hype about learning to play. Balam T-Rexor, that's Final Fantasy VIII. Dragoon's Wyvern. Want to say 14? It's actually 11. I don't know a whole lot about 11, so. Gale Cat. That's 14. Well, it could probably be something else. That's 5. They first appeared in 5. Suplex. There's Sabin again from Final Fantasy VI. Oh my god. There she is, boys. There she blows. I'm holding it on there so you can get a good look at it. Fish Citizen. Llama. There she is. Got a coin. Beautiful card. It actually is really good. That's the first one we've seen of it. I like it. Iron Giant, sick. Vincent's Limit Break, awesome. It's got them all in the back, the different beasts that he turns into. Primal Garuda, that's Final Fantasy XIV Garuda, 100%. Diamond Weapon, that's Final Fantasy VII. Ether. Garland, Knight of Cornelia, Final Fantasy 1. Terra Magical Adept, sick. Glad I got a Terra card. It's Final Fantasy 6, by the way. Loperit Scout, it's a foil. We got, something at the back looking crazy. Guado Salam, Farplane Gateway. I love that card. And then we'll look at that here in a second. Make sure I got my foil stack separate from the other ones. So this is another hero card, one of the double-sided ones I don't understand. Oh, yeah, it is a token. Token creature. I didn't know. Forgive me. Knight. I don't understand what these are for. But yeah, Catboy and Limsa. Yep. Found the full art. And it's $2. RIP. It's more value to me than the $2 just to have it because it's sick. I can't believe it's only $2. Get out of here. Should at least cost like get it like a pack from it, you know what I mean? I would legit just if I don't know. Whatever. Some cards summon token monsters with their abilities. Okay. That explains it because you like couldn't just put I don't know how that works, how you put them in your deck or if you just like put them on the side or what. Because I mean, they're obviously double-sided, so. Who's summoning Limsa Catboys? Me, apparently. It's, I've got more than one. Yeah, they're just in the side like fusions in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, okay, that's cool. Thunder Magic, Lightning. Undercity Dire Rat, 13, 12. Bllitz Ball Shot, that's Waka from 10. Combat Tutorial, Tidus from 10. Magitech Infantry, that's Final Fantasy 15. Namazu card, most valuable so far. Llama will buy it. Yeah. Apparently, if I don't send 36, there's going to be a riot, so. Give you one free res. Blitz Ball, Final Fantasy 10. Syncopate. Is that Seymour? Yeah, that's Seymour. Oh. Look out. Got another. Probably not worth anything again, but it's, I bill annually. I'll take any of these that I can get. I don't even care. Final Fantasy 15 is my least favorite. But this card is sick. Blessing of the Oracle. Noctis and Luna. From Final Fantasy 15. You liked it for a while? I liked it about halfway through. And then I don't know. I think my expectations were too high. It took it too long to come out. And I just maybe got too hyped for it. And it couldn't live up to my expectations because they were unrealistic. Not a fan of ARPGs though. Yeah, same. That was the main killer for it. Oh wait, I didn't. Bonk. 150 for the foil? RIP, it's not a foil. Working our way up. $17, okay. That's weird. I feel like the Final Fantasy IV one is so much cooler. Oh wait, no, I've been through these cards. So we're still going. This pack is not done. Pulled that right dead in the center of it. But yeah, that was the first full action Final Fantasy, and it was I just didn't love it. Girl on the card. Oh yeah, yeah. Booba pricing. Renoa Heartily. Final Fantasy 8. Queen Braun. Final Fantasy 9. I love this card. The Gold Saucer. Final Fantasy 7 or 14. But it's probably 7. Gilgamesh, Master at Arms. That's a really cool card. Really, really cool card. I wonder which version. That should probably say 5. It does. Sabatender. We got us a Cactuar. And it's a foil. I hardly know her. That's a good one. Waste land card. I don't know which one this is. It looks like maybe 16? It is. It's 16. And then we got Burb. And Wizard. I haven't seen this one yet. Final Fantasy IX. That's really cool. Cactus. Oh dear. Alright. What was that? 3 packs? We're 3 packs in? 4 packs in? I don't know. I'm losing count at this point. Okay, no, that was 4. 4 packs. We got 2 full arts. Are you oh-dearing my comment? How dare. Yes. Okay. Okay, we got another art series or whatever. Burb. I feel like that's Final Fantasy XIV, right? Gotta be. Got another art card. I am Father Namazu made. Burb. Alright, Prish's Wanderings. Prish, that's Final Fantasy XI, right? Yeah. Keyturn Merchant. 11. These 11 cards are throwing me off. Slash of Light. Final Fantasy I. Red Mage's Rapier. Final Fantasy I, apparently. Black Mage's Rod. Final Fantasy I, I'm assuming. Heal Gigas. God, which one was that in first? Probably 1. 6? There's no way that it was in 6 first. There's no way, right? World Map. Probably just going to be Final Fantasy I. Chicken. Shambling Sea. That's Final Fantasy 13. Then we got Shiva. But which one is this? This kind of looks like Shiva from 10. It is. That's Shiva from Final Fantasy X. I like how they have different versions of them. Saz's Chocobo, Final Fantasy 13. Ash, Princess of Dalmasca. That's Final Fantasy 12. The Wind Crystal, Final Fantasy 1, maybe? Nope, 3. Then we got Primal Garuda from Final Fantasy 16, and it's a foil. And we got a land, Trino, the Dark City. That is Final Fantasy 9. The Primal Garuda from Final Fantasy 14 is pretty sick. I'll pull that. I'll show that one again real quick. It's pretty cool. All right, last pack from the pre-release. I haven't said this in the whole time that I've been streaming, so I'm just gonna say it real quick. If you guys don't care to like, subscribe, follow, come over to Twitch, all that stuff. Sound alerts, emotes over here. Sub tier 1, get you more emotes. Final Fantasy themed. My raid group, we play Final Fantasy 14 every week. If you guys are interested, it would help out a lot. Then we got, oh shit, okay, cool. We got another art card. It's Kamari. It's awesome. There's a behemoth in the background. How appropriate. Good job on the sound alert. Yeah, there's sound alerts like that. So sick. This is my first ever card opening, by the way, so my camera's not perfect. There's a little glare on it. Doing what I can for the first time, but, you know, it is what it is. It will improve. Chocomog. That's pretty sick. That's got to be 7, right? Yep, 7. Item shopkeep. Got a Marlboro. See, it's not just what's the other one called? What's the lesser Marlboro? I always forget what it's called. I was fully expecting you to just open up cards to your camera and be like, card, you know? because I've seen that often. Yeah, I was not going to do that. I was going to find a way. I was going to like stream to Discord or something and figure it out. Morble is the name for the lesser Marlboro. But that's the real boy right there. Bad breath. See? It's literally inspired by cigarettes, that enemy. Bard's Bow. That's got to be 14. Pretty sick. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. That's Final Fantasy X. That's really cool. Laughing Mad. That is a crazy looking card. I love that. That is Final Fantasy VI. That's one of the coolest looking cards I've seen so far, even with the ones back there. Like, this one looks crazy. Vane's Treachery, Final Fantasy XII. Circle of Power. Which one is this? 14. Ignis Scientia? I've literally never heard his last name, but that's pretty cool. It's Final Fantasy 15. Torgal, a fine hound. A fine hound indeed. Yeah, Kefka is a goated villain. Dude was absolutely insane. And his music is way too cool. But that's Final Fantasy 16. Yeah, good boy card. Fang, Fearless Lassie, Final Fantasy 13. From Father to Son. Given in the Regalia, I guess, from 15. Noctis. Crossroads Village. That is, I don't know which Final Fantasy that is. 2. And Guado Salam, Far Plain Gateway. Love that card. The Crossroads was the foil that time. And that is it for the pre-release kit. I've still got the whole entire booster box, though. We're only 6 in out of 36. And we're doing pretty damn good, to be honest. Maybe I can go ahead and maybe try to do something with some of this so that it's not as difficult. I don't have like a crazy stack or something. Let's put them back in here. Maybe set this. I'm trying to like make a cool background. Nah, that ain't gonna work out. Just have to set that over there. Running out of room. But yeah, now we've got all of this. You're going to be here in a minute. But we should get some really dope pulls. Scan to discover cool cards. It's just a random thing that came with it. Set this over here. And let's get to it. The 7th pack. I just want some like super dope Final Fantasy X stuff. Did good with that pack. I like keeping those. Sometimes I put them in the front of a binder. You know, you keep the pack itself. Oh my god, did I not? I was thinking it. I don't know if I actually said it. Oh my god. This art card from Final Fantasy X. Spoilers. I won't say who it is or whatever, but oh my god. Epic art card. It's like not an actual card, but as far as art cards go, I couldn't have asked for a cooler one. I love that. Okay, we got Warrior's Sword. Cornered by Black Mages. Probably Final Fantasy IX. Gubu. Gardner. Final Fantasy XIV. Scorpion Sentinel. What is that? Oh, yeah, duh. Final Fantasy VII. Curl. Iron Giant. Yuffie! We got a full art Yuffie. Let's go. It is not a holo, but... Sleeve that thing up. Legendary creature. Wait, does that mean it has a back? No, it does not. It's not a token creature, I guess. Slowly learning. Yuffie Kisaragi, Final Fantasy VII. It looks really cool, but it's also really basic, but it is based off of like the art at the time that the game came out, so pretty sure it was in the game manual or on the back of it or on the back of the case or something like that. But 7 packs in, we got 3 full arts. Looking pretty good so far. It's so hard to do this. I'm looking at my monitors where I've got this like camera projected to. Okay. Can we open those? Oh my god, this next card is so cursed. If you played Final Fantasy 15, Ring of the Lucii. Terrible chapter in that game. It drags slogs on forever. Shantoto, the Tactician Magician. Shantoto's a goat. Final Fantasy 11. I didn't even really ever get to do anything with that game, but I know Shantoto is a goat from Dissidia and so on. Ultros, Obnoxious Octopus. It's Final Fantasy 6. Fang, Fearless to Sea. Jumbo Cactuar. Sick card. I love it. Another Cactuar. Oh, shit. Okay, so this is actually a really good card. It's VV from Final Fantasy 9. We want this card, but we want it to be full art, like those back there. But this one is like worth a lot if you get it like that. Then we got a hollow, hollow land. I'm going to sleeve this just because I think it's still going to be worth. I've got a billion sleeves, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, we're looking for the full art. Like, we want this, but like this. Well, that's not on the screen. It doesn't matter. It's not full art. Trying to be super gentle with these. Okay, we got another art card. Cloud. Really cool. Getting some dope art cards. The Final Fantasy X one is beyond my favorite, for sure. Dragoon's Wyvern. Cloudbound Moogle. Suplex. Uh-oh, that's two. 2 Namazu traders. Airship Crash. I'm assuming Final Fantasy IX. Retrieve the Esper. Final Fantasy VI. Magic Pot. Hey, that's where that occult crescent magic pot. This is where it originates from, which is Final Fantasy V. Yeah. 2 Namazu. That's right. We're on our way to 36. Black Waltz number 3. That's from Final Fantasy IX. Rydia's Return. That is a really cool looking card from Final Fantasy IV. There's magic pots all over the game, not just OC. Oh, well, yeah, but that was the most recent occurrence when we were talking about it. They're also in a ton of different Final Fantasies, not just 5. I would just believe that was the first appearance. Renoa Heartily. Side quest Hunt the Mark, that's Final Fantasy 12. Memories Returning, Final Fantasy 8. Grahatia. Let's go. And foil plane card, or planes, but land. Gotta Vaya Grahatia. Vaya Grahatia. It's like hard to say. Grahatia is not, but Via Grahatia is. Winning pack. Yep, foil. Got the foil Graha. We need it to be full art, though. We can start getting some more. We need a foil full art. We don't have any foil full arts yet. We got some full arts and some foils, but... Okay. Slash of Light. Final Fantasy 1. Red Mage Rapier, Final Fantasy 1. Black Mage Rod, Final Fantasy 1. Airship Crash, Final Fantasy 9. Retrieve the Esper, Final Fantasy 6. Lunatic Pandora, Final Fantasy 8. Yes, Final Fantasy 8. Crossroads Village. Fenrir. I don't even want to fucking talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it, dude. Fenrir. We're literally fighting this guy in Final Fantasy XIV right now. Sort of. In a way, we are. He's the hardest Savage boss currently available. I'm surprised that that card's in there. It's really wild. Which version of this is it? Final Fantasy XI Fenrir. Return that shitty card when I climb. Yeah, I've had enough. Bllitz or no Overkill. Final Fantasy X. That's a really cool card. Then we got Freya Crescent, Final Fantasy IX. The Dragoon of that game, fun fact. Sid, Timeless Artificer. I don't know. Final Fantasy VII. Noctis, Prince of Lucius. I forget how they say it. Final Fantasy 15. Suplex. We got a Plains card. And... okay, hold on. We'll look at that. Where was the Hala? Oh, the Suplex was the Hala. I didn't even notice. Hollow foil. Okay, we got Horror. This looks familiar, but I can't place it. Final Fantasy XIV, apparently. Worthless. Yeah. That Fenrir card, oh my god. I've had enough. Hero. Alright. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Is that the guy in that one dungeon? The Chinese dragon looking thing? Yeah, I don't know what that is. It doesn't say, it just says Final Fantasy XIV. I know I've seen it. The worm, it's like a worm with a face. Okay, we got another art card. Oh, sick. Super weird looking version of him. I always just imagined him like, I don't know, but whatever. Zidane from Final Fantasy IX or Zidane. I always said Zidane, but, you know. Square Enix decided to make it Zidane when they finally spoke his name in English. Which one is it? I can't remember his name. I'll probably try to look it up. Let's see. Town Greeter. Ice Magic, Final Fantasy X, Dwarven Castle Guard, Final Fantasy IV, Thunder Magic, Final Fantasy III, Undercity Dire Rat. First Sahagan card, Zidane. This is a Final Fantasy XIV Sahagan. Cool. Oh. Vanadil Adventures, Final Fantasy XI. Alright, give me a second to deal with this. Pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know a lot about Final Fantasy XI, but it's still a pretty card, so. Maybe I'll put that right there, because I've been putting my hand right there. Don't want to set my hand on the cards. So that's 4. Let's see. Stolen Uniform. Opera Love Song, that's Final Fantasy VI. What's Stolen Uniform from? 6, apparently. Poo Poo UFO. Garland Knights of Sidonia. 8. 1. Absolute Virtue. I don't recognize this. Looks familiar, but can't quite place it. Final Fantasy XI. That makes sense. And we got Bard's Bow. Foil, and Trino the Dark City. Which is a Final Fantasy IX card. Do not need to sneeze. It all goes downhill from there. Okay. Undercity Dire Rat. Chocobo Kick. Cool. That's Final Fantasy 7, I believe. 4. No. Yeah, 4. You could summon him in 4. Dreams of Laguna. Final Fantasy 8. Magitech Inventory. He's from Amarat, I remembered. Beast. The snake guy is the first beast. Nice. I haven't done that dungeon in a million years, I feel like, probably. Warrior's Sword. Sahagan again. Instant Ramen. Oh my god, they did this? They actually did this. So fun fact, if you guys didn't know this, but well, it's not cup ramen, so I guess it's a little bit different. But Final Fantasy 15 had an ad in the damn game, and you could get like a costume. I don't remember if it was like a hat or something, but it was like, you know, cup ramen. I can't believe they actually made that a card. That's actually pretty funny. Where's the Mountain Dew card? Yeah, I want my Mountain Zoo. Capital City. That's pretty cool. Is that 14? 16. Oh, yeah. Honestly, didn't expect that to be in here. I forget about the 16 stuff. The Crystal's Chosen. Cool. And Meg. Pixie. Side quest, Catch a Fish. That's from Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 seems to have all the meme cards. Titan. I'm assuming this is the Final Fantasy 4 Titan. It is not. It is the Final Fantasy 15 Titan. Foil White Mage's Staff. And we got a Forest. And then we got a token on the back. It's Wizard. Oh, Saber, you probably like that card. This is a Black Mage from 14. But it looks like a Lalafell, unfortunately. And Burb. So many Burbs. Best card. 15 was just a pure meme. I couldn't get into it. Too modern. Yeah, it was too weird. It was just broed out, and that was the whole thing. You just broed with your bros. Wizard FF1. Was it? No, 14. It says a cool thing that I love about these. It's like been helping me confirm, but you can kind of see it right here. FFXIV. It tells you what each one of the cards are from, which Final Fantasy. I absolutely love that it does that. Saber Cross Domo, that card. Yeah. There's wizards in 14. I think that they just called it that. But it's a black mage, 100%. Because they've never been called wizards. Not in any Final Fantasy. They might have used the term. I think Matoya from Final Fantasy 1 was called a wizard. Shadowbringers, maybe? I don't know. It does look like the dark black mage from Shadowbringers, you're right. Oh, check this out. Got an art card. Oh, they were named different stuff? Oh, you're probably right. Yeah, Shadowbringers is the wizard, or the, you know what I'm trying to say. It's you, art card llama, without the mask on, without the Namazu mask. Nolitz. What the hell what you're trying to say? Fight On. That's Final Fantasy VII. Fun fact, that's actually the name of the song, the battle music. Gissel Greens. Magic Damper. That's 13. 5. Gelcat. Girlfriend Ifrit. Guardian Force Ifrit. Bunny Fox looking thing. Yep. Adventurer's Airship. Is this Final Fantasy 1? It is. Adventurer's Airship. That's the first one we got of that. When the PMs hit. Vane's Treachery. Final Fantasy 12. Shambling Seath. 13. Chocobo Racetrack. Final Fantasy 7. Quistis Trepe. That's Final Fantasy 8. And that's a sick card. That's the first one we got. FF14 Mount 2. Which one is the FF14 Mount? Oh, yeah, Adventurer's Airship. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's got to be a reference to Final Fantasy 1. Let's see, we were right here. The Emperor of Palamecia. That's Final Fantasy 2. We got Edgar, King of Figaro. That is Final Fantasy 6. Aerith Rescue Mission. Foil card from Final Fantasy 7. And we got a land. So we're actually getting pretty deep into it at this point. We've opened over 10, I believe, now. Some good pulls, though. I'm happy with what we've got so far. There's no hollow full arts, but, you know, they're still really dope cards. So I'm pretty much chilling. I do hope we get something truly crazy, though. Okay, we got Magic Damper, Final Fantasy 13, Gale Cat, Girlfriend Ifrit, Ahriman, I love this card. Balam T-Rexor, Final Fantasy 8. A Grand Pulse Ochu, that's the first of this card that we've got. That's Final Fantasy 13. Really difficult enemy, but you could do some serious stuff after you beat it. Instant Ramen, FF15. Capital City, FF16. The Crystal's Chosen, 3. Freya Crescent, 9. Fenrir again. Fenrir. Ooh, look at this card. Damn. Tella the Great Sage. This is Final Fantasy 4. Goat Sage. Swella Sage. Yeah, he needs to make this like his picture. Oh, you tagged him? That's hilarious. The art on this card is so good. Oh my god. I want to sleeve it, honestly, but it's... I don't know. It's not borderless or whatever it's called. We'll set it to the side for now. Dreams of Laguna. Final Fantasy 8. Then we got Final Fantasy 13. Land. We got Token Artifact. Treasure. And Hero. Let's put the Laguna one here. Tella the Swella Sage. I'm sleeving it. Give a shit. I don't care. Sleeve the ones that I think are cool. Might be worth something. I don't know. Alright. Sleeves are cheap. Exactly. Why not? Why not just throw them in there? Sleeve them all. that would slow everything down so bad, or I would. 100%. Okay. Gale Cat. Suplex. Oh, that's a 6. Namazu Trader 3. Sleeve the Namazu army. yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, later. Penny sleeves? Yeah. Okay, we got Precious Wanderings. Final Fantasy 11. Keycurn Merchant. Is that 14? That's 11. Keycurn. I've never really known how to say that. Magic Pot. White Mage's Staff. Capital City. Oh, shit. Anima. That's awesome. Final Fantasy X. And also was in Final Fantasy XIV. But that's awesome. I'm so glad I pulled that. Omega Heartless Evolution. It's the Final Fantasy XIV version. It is super sick. Tifa's Limit Break. It's Final Fantasy VII. I hear that's a really good card. Lightning Army of One. Final Fantasy XIII. Eject. It's Aerith from Final Fantasy VII. Insomnia Crown City. We got 2 foil cards in this one. That's Final Fantasy 15 though. It's a cool looking card. And then let me separate these. Get the stacks. Let me get them stacked. And then we got, see, Wizard again. This was actually called a Black Waltz. Actually, that's not a Black Waltz. That's just a Black Mage from Final Fantasy IX. Actually, no, those were called Wizards in that game randomly. I'm pretty sure they actually were called Wizards in 9, but that's the only exception. Then Burb. Oh, Aerith Prob High. This spell can't be countered. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Maybe. Possibly. It's more like a spell card or whatever, instacast or whatever. I don't know. But it's not like a legendary creature or anything, so I don't know how that works. But let me take this is not a long break. This is a very short break. 3 minutes. I'm gonna roll an ad and grab a drink. And then I will be right back. So don't go anywhere. We've still got a crap load of packs to open. I don't even know. I've lost count at this point, but all right. Right back at it again. Right back to pack cracking. Yeah, not crack packing. Pack cracking. Swear to God, it throws me off every time. All right. Let's pull this over here. Sabatinder. Undercity Dire Chocobo Kick. Dreams of Laguna. Magitech Infantry. Syncopate. Seymour. I love that. Looks so good. Blitzball. Restoration Magic. Uh-oh, look out. This is a white mage. Final Fantasy V though. Pretty cool card. Tidus Blitzball Star. That might be the first one of those that we've got. Any Final Fantasy X card I'm down for. Phantom Train, Final Fantasy VI. That's really cool. I need to like hide these. X-Death Void Warlock. Final Fantasy V. Nibelheim Aflame. Awesome Sephiroth card. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I remember that raid. Which one? Do you remember the raid? Train raid? Oh, there was one. Yeah, you're right. There was. I did that when I was catching up. Omega Heartless Evolution. Final Fantasy XIV. Insomnia Crown City. And we got this at the end. Hold on, let me put my foil down. What we got here? Knight. Pretty cool looking card. It's the first one of that one we've gotten. And then another cat and Limsa. Yeah, the one that was like all references. That was Shadowbringers. I believe it was Shadowbringers. Summoning Catboy's Avalor card. Okay. Blitzball Shot. It's Final Fantasy X. Combat Tutorial Final Fantasy X. Magic Infantry. Warrior's Sword. Resentful Revelation. Oh, that's a cool Sephiroth card. Really cool Sephiroth card. Monk's Fist. What is this? Final Fantasy 1? Yeah. Grand Pulse Ochu. 13. Ambrosia Whiteheart. That's Final Fantasy 16. That's really cool. It's cool to see the new stuff in here too. You should sleeve a card of each of us and keep them somewhere. Hey, that's a good idea, honestly. Lionheart, Final Fantasy VIII. Snow Villiers. I've never been able to say his last name, but that's Final Fantasy 13. Jador, Aristocratic Capital. Oh man, was this which one is Jador? Final Fantasy 2? 6, apparently. Awesome. Jekt, Reluctant Guardian. It's Final Fantasy 10. Awesome. Foil Ahriman. Sweet. Can't get enough of that. Gone, Town of Ruin. I don't remember which one this is either. It is 5. And then got another one of these. Hold on. Wizard. Hero. Summoner. Got Ifrit out there. Let me stack the packs. But that is a really good idea about sleeving each of the cards of you guys. That'd be really cool. I'm glad you thought of that. This pack opened weird. Oh my god, okay, I just now noticed something. So we got another art card. There's like a billion of these, by the way. You even found your sage friend? Yeah. Haven't seen any for KB though. Check this out. This is Shadow. This is Shadow from Final Fantasy VI. And what I just noticed, it actually tells you on the back. Shadow, Mysterious Assassin. 26 of 53. Wow. There's a lot of those. There's 53 of those. We've got quite a bit. But dang, it's a lot. Cornered by Black Mages. Gubu Gardener. Scorpion Sentinel. Coral. Call of the Mountain Chocobo. Call the Mountain Chocobo, not Call of the Mountain. Pretty cool. Green Chocobo. Magic Pot. Ooh, Vayne Carados? I've never heard his middle name. Just Vayne Solidor is how I always remembered it. Vayne Carados Solidor. Final Fantasy 12. This is getting sleeved. Really cool card. I love it. Oh, I've got the full screen version over here. Let's move these over a little bit. You and KB are Cecil and Kane. Oh my god, I never realized that. He's pre-Paladin Cecil. What an observation to have made. Elixir? Faded, yeah. That's kind of wild. I really never made that connection. We both love Final Fantasy IV. He will evolve someday. He's in his edgy era. Yeah. Clash of Icons. That's going to be Final Fantasy 16. This is also our first Elixir card. Is that the Final Fantasy IV version? It is. Magitech Armor. Zell Dinked. I don't know how the hell you say his last name, but Final Fantasy VIII. Terra, Magical Adept. It's the second time we got Terra. It's really cool though. Balan T-Rexor. Final Fantasy VIII. It's a foil. And we got Gone, Town of Ruin. Gotta keep the stack stacked. Don't want to have any issues here. Did I open all these? Oh, yeah. Next pack. Turok card. Yeah. For some odd reason, that part of Final Fantasy VIII really sticks out to me. I always remember that part. Playing it when I was younger. Balam Garden with the dinosaurs and crap. Okay. Ahriman. Balam T-Rexor. Dragon's Wyvern. It's Final Fantasy IX. That's actually a mount. I think it's red, though, in Final Fantasy XIV. I've got it. It's like a crafter's mount. Cloudbound Moogle. Suplex. Syncopate. Blitzball. Oh, damn. Damn. Hold on. Not getting any of these. None of these are hollows. But they're still fire-ass cards, so... are they even hollow in like the non-collector version? I do not know. Squall Leonheart, Final Fantasy VIII. They all look so good. Like, even if they're not, like, you know, hollows or worth anything, to me, they're absolutely goated. I just love these. I don't even care. Ash, Princess of Dalmasca. Hey, we got a Sandworm. It's first Sandworm. I feel like foil and hollow makes them too glared sometimes. Too over the top. Can appreciate the art. Right, yeah. I always like to have both. If possible. But it's never possible. Demon Wall. Okay, so we talked about this recently. Demon Wall is like a goated OG enemy. I'm pretty sure it's Final Fantasy IV. It actually is from 14. This one's from 14, which is funny. So you guys do know Demon Wall. You fought Demon Wall in 14 before. But it was really cool. Like, I believe the first appearance was in Final Fantasy IV, and he would be on the left side of the screen, and if you took too long and he got all the way to the right side of the screen, he would just kill you. Zodiark, Umbral God. That's Final Fantasy XIV. Awesome card. Haste Magic, Cloud. It's a hollow. Let's put these up. We got a Swamp. Here, hold on. I've moved my shit. Right there. That's good. And then we got Burb. And just a hero. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. At least we can enjoy it. Enjoy it while it lasts, because these cost too much money to buy anymore. But I probably will eventually. I have no earthly idea how to say this. Q-Trube? Forayer? Heard that. What is that even from? 11, of course. Commune with beavers. Well, I heard that. Final Fantasy II. Führer? No? Forayer? Führer? Commune with beavers. Which one was it again? Final Fantasy II. Apparently in Final Fantasy II you talk with beavers. I don't remember that. But, okay. Führer? Ice Flan? I want to say 10, but yeah, it is 10. Uh-oh, we got something trying to show up too soon back there. Chocomog. Final Fantasy 7. Or maybe 4. Let's see. I got a name. 7. Yeah, Chocomog, because that was the name of the materia. Item Shop Keep. White Mage's Staff. Lunatic Pandora. Final Fantasy 8. Graha Tia Normal. Reggie. Old Reggie card. Tonberry. Let's go. This is the first Tonberry we've gotten. Salamander Horror. Final Fantasy 5. Ooh, I love that card. Zidane. Tantalus Thief. It's Final Fantasy 9. Ooh. Girlfriend Ifrit goes hard, dude. Just kidding. Guardian Force Ifrit. That's sick. Let's set it right here for now. I'm going to sleeve that. Squall, Seed Mercenary. Whoa. That one's so, like, crazy. You can't hardly tell what's going on. Esper Ramu. Or Rama. Always said Rama. But then they said it and it was Ramu, apparently. Trying to think. Is that the... I think that's the Final Fantasy 15 version, but it could also be 14. And it's Final Fantasy 6. Okay. Well, the Esper should have gave that away, actually. So that's the Hollow. Gungaga, Reactor Town. It's Final Fantasy 7. We got... Oh, shit. Oh, I seen his, like, cheek blush, and I thought that was his eye. I was like, Dark Moogle? And then Hero. So... Put the foil down. Sleeve this Guardian Force Ifrit. Or Ifrit. They fooled me so many times with all of these. Like, Ifrit is how you actually say it. Zidane, it's actually Zidane. Tidus, it's actually Tidus. What's Rama? It's actually Ramu. So many. Bahamut. I always just said Bahamut. They're just trolling, dude. It's been trolling me for like 20-something years. And to be fair, when I first started playing Final Fantasy, I definitely couldn't read Graha, but it's Raha. Do they not pronounce the G? I always thought they said Graha to you. You're starting out strong. 4th Namazu Trader. If you are friends, you don't. Airship Crash. Retrieve the Esper. Fate of the Suncrest. I don't think that we've got this one. We might have. I want to say this is Final Fantasy 12. Yeah, it is. Red Mage's Rapier. Black Mage's Rod. Iron Giant. This looks like a different Iron Giant. This looks like the Final Fantasy 15 Iron Giant. It is. Ishtola calls him Graha. And why is she is Tishola? Shitola? Shitola? It took me forever to get her name right. Travel the Overworld. That's the first one of those we got. That looks like Final Fantasy 3. But it's actually 5. That's Bart's. It's actually kind of hard to tell. But you can see his red hair. Oh, Orin's Inspiration. Final Fantasy 10. That card's beautiful. Oh, I didn't even see him in the background. I just seen Tidus and Yuna. And then I finally seen him back there. Overkill, Final Fantasy X, and Eden, Seat of the Sanctum. Badass. That is a Final Fantasy 13 card. We'll sleeve it here in a minute. Brynhilder. That's a tough one, but I actually nailed it the very first time I ever pronounced it. That's a Final Fantasy 13. Resentful Revelation. Hollow. Cool. Foil. Whatever. Vector Imperial Capital. That is not a hollow. And we got Copy. That's actually the moment when he goes from Dark Knight to Paladin. Final Fantasy IV. And then, I don't know if it's another cat. It's always this on the back. Almost always. More often than not, anyway. But yeah, this Final Fantasy 13 card is pretty sick. Eden, Seat of Sanctum. Seat of the Sanctum. Really pretty. Next pack. Because Avalor is always in the back. Lore accurate. He is always in the back. But he's got his eyes forward. We'll just say that. I wish he was here right now, honestly. He would enjoy these. Chocobo Kick. Dreams of Laguna. Paladin's Arms. That is a Final Fantasy XIV Paladin, is it not? It is. That's the first one we got of that. Sabatinder. Cornered by Black Mages. Instant Ramen. Magic Pot. Albad Salvagers. Quistis Trip. Gladiolus. Amicitia. Chocobo Racetrack. Is that a holo? No, it's not. Balthier and Fran. Really cool card. Probably the most memorable characters from that game, to be honest. Final Fantasy XII. Shinra Reinforcements holo. And we got a forest that I have not seen yet. It is from Final Fantasy XI. And then we got Burb. And ooh, that looks kind of new. Hold on. Oh, it's actually not. I'm pretty sure we've seen this before. It's the Warrior. Final Fantasy XIV. That's Avalor. Oh wait, no, he's not a warrior anymore. He is a paladin. Burb. Okay, let me move this stack. It's getting out of control. Gonna have to keep multiple stacks over here. I'd say we're about halfway through the booster now. A little over halfway, probably. We're getting there. Got some dope cards, that's for sure. Still looking for a Cloud full art, holo, foil, whatever. And a VV. Those are apparently the best ones to pull. Or like a Chocobo. Apparently that one's really cool too. But that one might be from the collectors. Call of the Mountain Chocobo. Q-Troop Forever. Commune with Beavers. Hilarious. Ice Flan. Chocomog. Adventures in which Final Fantasy 1 maybe? 3. Final Fantasy 3. Vincent's Limit Break. Cool card. My dog is freaking out in there. Dragoon's Lance. Love everything Dragoon. Colosseum Behemoth. I want to say Final Fantasy 6. Yeah, it's actually 2. That's the first one of those we've gotten. Gyat. Yeah, I was making sure I said that right. Gyat, King of the Dwarves. That's Final Fantasy 4. First one of him we got. Side Quest Card Collection. Is this Final Fantasy 14? Yeah, that's a cool card. Yeah, it turns out Final Fantasy created the term Gyat. They were ahead of their time. Side Quest Card Collection from Final Fantasy 14. Kuja, Genome Sorcerer. That is a awesome card. Kane, Traitorous Dragoon. Awesome. Got a Kane card. Then we got Mountain. It's Mount Ordeals from Final Fantasy IV. Oh, that's not that one. Hold on. We got Copy. Those last 3 cards went together. It was Kane, Final Fantasy IV, Mount Ordeals, Land, Final Fantasy IV. And then that. Oh, we got Machinist. That's the first one of those I've seen. Final Fantasy XIV. Okay. Next pack. You know what's crazy? If every one of these would have had an art card in them, I still wouldn't have been able to get all 53 of them. Because I only had 36 packs. That's kind of wild to think about. It's a big collection. Big ass collection. Oh, this is kind of cool. You'll like this one. Got the chunky cat in the back. It is Tartaru 25 out of 53. Okay. Fate of the Suncrest, Red Mage's Rapier, Black Mage's Rod, Prisha's Wanderings, Kikrin Merchant, White Mage's Staff, Crossroads Village, The Prima Vista, Queen Braun, Final Fantasy IX. Not got too many of those so far. Cloud of Darkness, let's go. That's the first one of those we got. Final Fantasy III. Side quest, catch a fish. Ooh, I thought that was going to be Ifrit again. It's Guardian Force Cerberus. Cool, cool, cool. Then we got Coral Sword. Is that Final Fantasy IV? It has a, it's Final Fantasy V. Hollow. And Insomnia Crown City. Fat cat. Okay, we got Fate of the Suncrest. Mysidian Elder. This is probably Final Fantasy IV. Yep. There are a few Mysidias though. Hectize. Hey, speaking of the fat cat, Fat Chocobo. Poker Collector Mavo. Yeah, I got some good stuff right here. I got this Final Fantasy IV card. It's pretty sick. Final Fantasy 15. Yuffie, Kisaragi. Final Fantasy 13. I got this cool VV card, but I just sleeved it. It's just a hollow foil, but it's not really like full art or anything. I just wanted to do it. Got this cool Ifrit card. Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 12, 11, and another one that I just sleeved because lol. It's just such the art is just so sick from Final Fantasy 4. I'm gonna have to start moving some of these over and put my hands on them. Where was we at here? Summon Fat Chocobo, let's go. His initial appearance was Final Fantasy 4, but they're using 7. I'm pretty sure it was 4. You could store stuff in his, like, he would, like, eat it and then spit it back out. I'm almost positive. Maybe it was 3. Could be wrong. It might have been 3. Sage's Noliths. Oh, that's why you said that word. Oh, so that's, like, the name of those. Is that... Oh, yeah. I was about to say, what class is that for? What an idiot. Literally Sage. Weapons Vendor. I love this card so much. There has to be a full art of this, right? Noliths? Noliths? I have no idea how to say that. Oh, shit. We did it again. We did it again. Golbez. Clad in Darkness. Final Fantasy IV. Now, matching. We got the matching cards here. Well, they're not matching, literally, but they go together because they're Final Fantasy IV. So many of those. None of them are hollows, though, which is kind of mind-boggling to me. I think that you have to have the collectors to get them to be hollow. Random Encounter. Got a Curl and a Marlboro. And what's in the background? Iron Giant in the background. Valkyrie Aerial Unit. What is this from? 7, apparently. I don't remember that, but it's an old game. Long game. A lot of enemies. Lionheart. Cypher Almacy. Final Fantasy 8. Tifa's Limit Break. Foil. We got a foil land of Final Fantasy 8. And we got Robot Warrior and Hero. see, how much do we got left here? Oh, we're still going to be cracking packs for a minute. Let's see, there's 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Still got 12 packs to go. Still chilling. Still chilling on packs. Still got packs to crack. Alright. Thunder Magic. Resentful Revelation. Blitzball Shot. Combat Tutorial. Those are like literally always next to each other. Every pack that we've opened that one of them has been in, the other one's been right behind it. Paladin's Arms. Adventurer's Airship. Vane's Treachery. That's a new one. Actually, yeah. That's a new one from Final Fantasy XII. Garnet, Princess of Alexandria. It's Final Fantasy IX card. Relentless X ATM 092. The hell is this from? It looks like 15 from the art. No. 8. Final Fantasy 8. Samurai's Katana. Ultimecia Time Sorceress. It's Final Fantasy 8. Look out. That looks badass. That card looks so badass. It's Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. Alright, let me set these down. I've got like a billion sleeves, but damn. Full arts left and right. Get another good look at it. Beautiful. Lunatic Pandora, Final Fantasy VIII. Vector Imperial Capital. That's Final Fantasy VI, apparently. Oh, and we got another art card. Hold on, let me put these hollows up. Oh, that's beautiful. It's got that at the bottom there, that like little gold swirl, whatever the hell that is. I don't know if that's somebody's signature or what, but it looks crazy. That's the Emperor, Final Fantasy II. Got quite a bit of those. Not 53 of them, though, so we got more to get. Weapons Vendor. Haste Magic. Hectize. Town Greeter. Ice Magic. Laughing Mad. Adventurer's Airship. Ignis Ciencia. Rufus Shinra. We haven't gotten that one yet. That's really cool. Final Fantasy VII. Travel the Overworld. Final Fantasy V. Sid, Timeless Artifice. Oh yeah, that's right. There's multiple Sids. This Sid, which Sid is this? I'm trying to see if I can tell from just looking at it without looking at the bottom. I'm gonna say, I don't know, either 2 or 12. It's 5. I was wrong. A Realm Reborn. Sick. Final Fantasy XIV card. Love it. And we got a foil Cactuar. That's pretty sick. Island. And hold on. We got Knight again. And Hero. This pack was sealed really weird. Had like a crease in it. It's awkward to open. Light of Judgment, Final Fantasy VI. That is a really cool card. Sephiroth's Intervention. Gigantoad. whatever you want to say it. That's Final Fantasy 15. Fight On, Gissel Greens, Sahagin, Monk's Fist. Whoa. Pull a Charizard. What if I did? What if I pulled a Charizard? The Charizard of Final Fantasy is Bahamut. This is an epic card, by the way. It's Final Fantasy V, Battle at the Big Bridge. It's also the name of the song. Gilgamesh's boss music. Gilgamesh looks awesome. I love the art. I love it so much. I can't wait to actually take some time and read what these do and learn the game. Okay, this is where we're at. Circle of Power, Ignis Cynthia, Torgal, Good Boy card. Tale of the Great Sage, the lesser version of that card from earlier. Yeah, the art is so much better on this one. Infinitely better. Realm Sketching. Baron Airship Kingdom, Final Fantasy card. That's so sick. Final Fantasy IV card, I mean. It's obviously a Final Fantasy card. Hollows. Saddest Sage. Yeah, that's the sadder Sage. Not Swellest. Then we got Wizard and Burb. Alright. Next pack. Well, this one opened really awkwardly. It's alright. It's savable. I can save it. Next time I do a pack opening, I'll try to make sure to have my camera set up a little bit in an easier way to maneuver around. It's real tight. Like if I move the slightest weird way, I'm gonna knock it down. Because I'm using the Switch 2 camera with my computer. It's super weird, but you know, it was the best. It's like the only thing I really had to work with. Commune with Beavers, hilarious card. Ice Flan, Curl. Won the pre-release undefeated. Are you serious, dude? I was telling everybody you would win. How many packs did you get? Was it 2 packs per win? Congrats, bro. Everybody, KB Phoenix won the Magic tournament in our town. Well, it's actually the next town over, but congrats, bro. I knew he would win. I called it. Gamer. Card TC Gamer. Curl. Call the Mountain Chocobo. Kutrub Forer. White Mage's Staff. Crossroads Village. Galif's Final Act. Galoof, however you want to say it. It's Final Fantasy V. Pretty epic moment. Dark Knight's Greatsword. There we go. There's KB. Is it 14? It is 14. Rufus Shinra. Gamer's a gamer as long as it's not mobile. Yeah. What a god. Yeah. I can't believe you won it, bro. That's such a big deal. But I knew you would. You're goated at Magic, bro. The Water Crystal, Final Fantasy III. Yep. We got Balam Garden, Seed Academy. I think that's the first time we've gotten that actual card. We've got Retrieve the Esper, Foil, and Swamp. And then we've got an art card at the back. Ooh, it's pretty sick. Ramu, however you want to say it. I love these art cards. They're so cool. By the way, KB, I've got to show you some cool stuff. Esperama. That is the Final Fantasy VI version. How many packs we at now? 3, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 packs left. Also, Llama pointed something out to me, KB, that I just now understood, or well, just now realized. We are Final Fantasy IV. I'll explain in just a moment. You probably already figured it out. Me, well, can't really see it. Me, Dragoon, you, Dark Knight. You're just in your edgy era. This is what we decided. But what are the chances? That's pretty cool, actually. That was not planned that we did that. But Slash of Light, Massidian Elder, Shinra Reinforcements, Fat Chocobo, Sage's Nuliths, Lunatic Pandora, White Arasite, the Gold Saucer, Evil Reawakened, Delivery Moogle. Hey, that's Final Fantasy XIV. Brings you all the stuff that you buy with real money. It's a blessing and a curse when he visits. Ultimecia, Time Sorceress, Dark Confidant. Who is that? Oh, it's an Ascian. I couldn't tell his mask. Final Fantasy XIV. Thought about that before too. Oh, we got a bomb. Blazing bomb. I feel like I shouldn't have said that like on stream. It's a creature, all right? It's not a thing. It's not you know what I mean. It's obvious. It's chill. I'm freaking out. That card's sick though. That's the first one we've got. Awesome. I'll show you some of these full arts I got here in a minute, bro. Rabanastre Royal City. And these are different. We haven't got these yet. It's a Rogadin, however you want to say it. Bard, apparently. And Frog. Oh, Quina, or Kina, or however you want to say it in the background. It's Final Fantasy IX. That's awesome. They did such a good job with like the lore stuff and everything with these. It's brilliant. Okay, so are we on 7? Because we'll stop and take a short break on 7. That way it's lucky and I come back and we got pure luck on all these cards. Let me stack these up real quick. They're all sleeved, don't worry, they're gonna be fine. But I hope you're watching, KB. I'm gonna go through these real quick. I got so many dope pulls, but Tella, Great Sage, that's a sort of lesser one. Because the rest of these, most of these are full arts. Battle at the Big Bridge. Noctis. Vanadil Adventures. Final Fantasy XI. Eden, Seed of the Sanctum. It's Final Fantasy XIII. Got those sleeves on, they're just sliding off of each other. Vayne Carta Solidor, Final Fantasy XII. Squall Leonhart, Final Fantasy VIII. Golbez, Clad in Darkness, Final Fantasy IV. Yuffie Kisaragi, Final Fantasy VII. That card is really plain looking, but it is really, really cool. Blessing of the Oracle, Final Fantasy XV. Baron Rivalry, Cain and Cecil, however you say it. Should be Cecil, but Square Enix. But yeah, Final Fantasy IV. These two are not that great. I mean, kind of, but kind of not. Guardian Force Ifrit from Final Fantasy VIII, and Vivi Ornitier, Final Fantasy IX, but it's not the full version, so rip. Alright, so we have 7 more packs. Congrats on winning, even with my distraction, KB. Dude fell into the toilet. Wait, what? I have missed something. Alright. 7 packs to go. We're hoping for good luck. It's Final Fantasy VII. 7 packs. Well, I was going to say it's the 7th day of the month, but we're not quite there yet. It's about to be. This is kind of wild. I was planning on doing this today, and I thought it would take maybe an hour and a half. I was going to do it before Summer Game Fest. Thank God I didn't, because it has taken at least 3 hours so far. All right, here we go. Gubu Gardener, Scorpion Sentinel, Chocomog, Item Shopkeep, Marlboro, Lunatic Pandora. We got something back there that's cool. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on. We got a good one. Get it sleeved immediately. Benedicta Harmon. Never heard her last name. This is Final Fantasy 16. It's I forget what it's called. The icon of wind, Garuda, but it's the what do they call them? I forget what they call the come on now. It's like the person that can, they're not the icon. That's the icon. They are called something else. I forget. And somebody can remind me. But that's sick. Is there? No. Okay. Awesome though. Final Fantasy 16. Battle menu. It's a really cool card. Shambling Seath, Final Fantasy 13. Shiva, the Final Fantasy 10 version. Oh my god, in the same pack. Same pack. I don't know what you classify these as. Borderless? I think they're borderless. Well, we got Zidane, Tantalus Thief from Final Fantasy IX. Got a borderless and a full art in the same pack. The 7th pack. I told you guys. Lucky number 7. I guess that can still... Well, we'll put it over here because it's borderless. It's not full. And we got a new card as well. Right here. With Golbez. Why is that one like super hard to like focus on? Golbez Crystal Collector. Ether. Hollow. Oh, I got a Guado Salam Farplane Gateway. Hollow. I've been wanting one of those. Burb. And Hero. Now let's hope the remaining 6 packs are just as good as that one. I'm gonna have to get some games in soon. I'm gonna have to learn and start playing. Make a deck out of all these. Or at least try. Precious Wanderings, Final Fantasy 11, Keycurn Merchant, 11, Slash of Light, Mysidian Elder, Shinra Reinforcements, Adventurers Inn, Vincent's Limit Break. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rigged. This booster box is insane. Absolutely insane. A Promise Fulfilled, Final Fantasy VIII. Such an iconic moment. It's like literally right at the beginning, but you get it. It's still badass. Crazy cool card. And we got Shiva, Saz's Chocobo, Primal Garuda, Starting Town. Is this Final Fantasy 1? Yeah. Cloudbound Moogle, Final Fantasy 14, Hollow. Got another Farplane Gateway. We got Wizard and Burb. Tons of Burbs. Got all the Burbs. Well, not all of them. We might have the full art Burb. Apparently that is the one. You know, out of all of the TCGs that I have opened packs for, Magic feels the most like actual RNG, but at the same time, it also feels like it's incredibly goated. But it might just be this one booster box, because this is the first time I've ever opened Magic cards. Item Shopkeep, Marlborough, Bard's Bow, Rook Turret. That is a new card. Final Fantasy XIV. Pretty sick. Pretty sick card. Aerith Rescue Mission. Heal Gigas. World Map. Swallowed by Leviathan. Okay, give me a second to think about this one. No, I don't know. Final Fantasy II. Oh, I did know that. I knew that. I should have thought it through. But Swallowed by Leviathan. Coral Sword. Final Fantasy V. Poison the Waters. This one, I seen this one when these cards very first got announced. It's a Kefka card. Really crazy moment from Final Fantasy VI. And really awesome artwork. I wish that this was like the full art version. It would be next level. Okay, we got Judge Magister Gabrant, Final Fantasy XII. The Masamune. That is awesome. Final Fantasy VII. I should have known that. Then we got really, really cool Hunt the Mark Final Fantasy XII foil. And a mountain. And an art card, which I'm already tore up about this art card because I can see what it is. Yuna. People die and Yuna dances. Awesome. When will she stop dancing? I've also not gotten any duplicates of those art cards. They had to have like planned it out. This had to have been like they knew it would be a goated box. Okay. Fat Chocobo. Sage's Norths. Weapons Vendor. Haste Magic. Hectize. Hilgigas. World Map. Prompto Argentum. I think that's the first Prompto card we've gotten. Pretty cool. Final Fantasy 15. Gallows Final Act. Final Fantasy 14. Meg Pixie. Gilgamesh Master at Arms. Really cool card. Got one or two of those. Esper Origins. That's Final Fantasy 6. Really cool tarot card. Spoiler alert. Got a hollow Mountain Chocobo. Let's put it over here. Charlian. Nation of Scholars. Final Fantasy 14. And Food. Final Fantasy, well, that might be 15, but it could also be 14. Let's see. It's 15. And Hero. Let's align the stacks so we don't knock any into the floor and it'd be a tragic event. Okay. Marlborough. Bard's Bow. Rook Turret. Aerith's Rescue Mission. Light of Judgment. Crossroads Village. Laughing Mad. Battle Menu. Thief's Knife. It's not a hollow. Just glare. Gladiolus Omniscitia. Side quest Play Blitzball. That's a new one. Jill. Shiva's dominant. It's dominant. Benedicta is Garuda's dominant. Okay. I could not remember that. But yeah, that's a new one, I think. Town Greeter Hollow. We didn't have that one before. Swamp. And we've done it. It's just an art card. Unfortunately, this is not like a real card, but it's still an awesome art card to have. So many cool art cards. It would be kind of cool to get these, like, if I were able to get them all, like get them framed in order or something. I might end up getting some more boosters. Okay, we're down to the final 2 packs. Looking for a Cloud or VV full art. Or just borderless or whatever. But I'm already plenty satisfied with what I have gotten. But I'm not going to complain if I get more cool stuff. Haste Magic, Shinra Reinforcements, Town Greeter, Ice Magic, Dwarven Castle Guard, White Arasite, Loperit Scout. Weird. Weird. Final Fantasy II on the second to last pack. Hero of Light. Hold on. Is it 2? Shit, that's 3. It's not, though. That looks like Furion to me. Which, it was Onion Knight in 3, but it really wasn't. It was just kind of a filler character. It was Lunneth in DS remake. I always thought that was Furion. That's who's on the cover of Final. I feel like this is like they've made a mistake. In my opinion. Because that was the guy who was on the cover of 2. Not 3. So, that's kind of weird to me. I might be mistaken, but I don't think that I am. Double check. Does that say 3? Yeah, it literally says 3. But I swear it's not. Okay. Moving on. Sleep Magic. Sorceress's Schemes. That is Furion. I swear it is. Yeah. Furion is from Final Fantasy II. So that's real weird. Sorceress's Schemes. Final Fantasy VIII. Cactuar. Excalibur 2. That's an awesome card. That's his ultimate weapon from Final Fantasy IX. Mysidian Elder. Foil. Ravenaster. That is not a foil. Okay. Put that there. Oh, we almost had a disaster. Oh yeah, we already looked at that. Elemental, this is the first one of these we've gotten. What's going on here? Let's check the other side before I get a deeper look. Paladin from 14. Garuda and Bahamut. There's all kinds of stuff going on here. It's kind of hard to tell. But we got some crazy stuff going on. You can see Garuda, and I believe that's Bahamut. It's hard to tell. Alright, this is it, guys. The final pack. What are we getting? Wish me luck. VV or Cloud full art. Or the Tidus and Unicard. Any of those 3 I'll accept. I actually, honest to God, like, even though it's not worth as much as the other ones, I would want the Tidus and Uni one just because I'm such a Final Fantasy X fan. But here we go. Sephiroth's Intervention. Gigant Toad. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. You're Not Alone. That's an awesome card, Final Fantasy IX. It's the name of a song that plays in that game as well. Blazing Bomb. It's the second card we got of that. It's not a holo like the other one, though. White Arasite. Loperit Scout. Dark Knight's Great Sword. Kina, Ku Gourmet. It's the first one of those we've gotten. Rufus Shinra. Unexpected Request. This is, that's another new card. So we're still getting new stuff this far in. Minwu, White Mage, Final Fantasy II. Goated. He was the Tella of 2. We got Rufus Shinra Hollow. Let's put it there. Put these guys here. And we've got 2 cards left. Baron Airship Kingdom and Copy and Hero. That last one wasn't great. The very last pack wasn't great, but we had some really good pulls all together. I'm completely satisfied with what I did get. And I have a ton of cards. I'm going to have to like get the dupes together and really see what all's going on. Let's look at some of these art cards real quick. We got Sephiroth, Yuna, Rama, Emperor. I'm losing my voice. Taru, however the hell you say it. You got Shadow. I always forget her name. No, this is a generic sage. We got Zidane. We got Cloud. My favorite one, this Jekt art card is unbelievable. That is so cool. Then we got Kamari, Burb, eating the greens, and whatever that guy was from 14. I don't remember. Oh wait, it'll say it on the back. The final days. Yeah, the final days. That's all it says. Let's go through these one more time. It's because we got some awesome ones. Just gotta look at them. Just gotta look at it. Did you look at it? Hero of Light, aka Firion. A Promise Fulfilled. Benedicta. Garuda's Dominant from 16. Baron Rivalry. This was one of my favorite ones for sure. Final Fantasy IV. 15. Blessing of the Oracle. Yuffie Kisaragi. 7. Golbez Clad in Darkness. 4. Squall Leon Heart. 8. Vayne Card of Solidor. 12. Eden Seat of the Sanctum. 13. Vanadil Adventurers. 11. Noctis Prince of Lucis. 15. Battle at the Big Bridge. This is a really, really awesome card. Like, truly awesome. I love the art on that and on the telecard. It's that classic Amano art. Yoshitaka Amano. We got Zidane from 9. Guardian Force Ifrit from 8. And then this is the one that we wanted to be full art, but rip. We did at least get the card, and not only did we get the foil, but we also got the regular version too. And then this awesome telecard. Sick. So many good pulls. So many. We didn't get any of the truly, truly high value cards, but we got a bunch. I'd be willing to bet that there's some in there worth quite a bit. Why have I got these sitting over here? What are these? Did I even finish opening these? Oh my god. I think I set these down and didn't finish the pack. Dancer's Chakrams, Lulu, Stern Guardian. Oh no, wait. No, I did finish these. These are the collector sample boosters that I got. The ones that had 2 each in them. Kefka, that's goated. Rejoin the Fight. Terra, Lulu, and Dancer's Chakrams. I'm going to sleeve these real quick. Just because they're collectors, so they're automatically worth a shitload of money in my opinion, because it's so hard to get a hold of a collector. Booster. I'm pretty sure you can't just buy collector packs, if I'm not mistaken. But before any of y'all go, if you don't care to leave a like, subscribe, follow, that would be a great help to the channel, and I would really appreciate it. I'm going to try to do some more of these very soon, and I'm probably going to try to start playing some games if you guys are interested in that. We'll figure it out. I'm a scrub right now, but I'm going to learn. I'm going to be the very best. That's all there is to it. I don't know if I'll be able to beat KB, though. He's goated out here winning tournaments, winning packs. There's those. But I was planning on playing Mario Kart. Is there anybody hanging around for Mario Kart? Because, to be honest, I'm losing my voice, and this took way longer than I thought it was going to, and I haven't even eaten dinner yet, so I'm probably going to go do that. and just call it for tonight. We'll come back tomorrow night with Final Fantasy XIV and some Mario Kart for sure. Some other cool things that I don't know if anyone was able to see, but we got this cool art card from Final Fantasy I. Does it say anything on the back of that? Okay, no, that's just... It's not... It's still an art card. Whoops. Now I knocked my camera over. At least I made it to the end. We got these two promos. Buy a box promo, apparently. And I don't think that's a real promo. I don't know what the hell that is, to be honest. He just gave me that. And Ultima. What else do we got here? Some more cool random stuff. Got the die, which is really cool. Got the Tidus commander. We got the Ishtola commander. Sephiroth starter deck, Cloud starter deck. Is there any other cool stuff? First off, I just love this box. I'm definitely keeping this, putting like my extras in it or something. What did I put in here? Oh yeah, there's a whole stack of cards in here too. I've got literally 5 stacks about this thick. That's incredible. I didn't realize it'd be this many cards. Let's see how that box is doing. I set it and left it like leaned up against this thing so the creases would get a little better. So now it's kind of holding together now. I gotta keep that on display or something. That's awesome. I love this. This was probably the cheapest thing in it too, which is kind of wild because it came with the die and promo and everything. And it's just really nice. I had some really good pulls out of it too. But I think I'm going to eat dinner and go learn how to play Magic now that I've got all these cards. I do appreciate everybody watching, but like I said, if you don't care to leave a like, subscribe on YouTube, or come on over to Twitch where you get access to some emotes for following me over there and access to sound alerts. There's plenty of them. And sub tier 1, you get even cooler emotes, and I would really appreciate it, and it would help things out a whole lot. I'm going to try to keep doing more of these. This was actually really, really fun. And I cannot wait to learn to play some Magic. But I stream Final Fantasy XIV with my raid group every Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, 11 p.m. EST to 2 a.m. EST. And I stream every night, Tuesday through Saturday at 11 p.m. EST. Various stuff, just random stuff. But I'm going to have to start making some Magic the Gathering videos, it seems like, some pack openings. But I appreciate everybody watching, and it was fun hanging out. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow night at 11 p.m. for Final Fantasy XIV, and then some Mario Kart. Have a good one, guys. Later.